Hello and welcome. This is Shooting Star 10, aka Terror, in Tokyo 2. We are here to finish what we started. We have a huge night ahead of us as we have a guest commentator in the form of 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏𝗏. But firstly, we will just run ourselves through the card here tonight. In our main event of the evening, we have KENTA going up against your shooting star champion, the real shooter, FINN BALOR. That is a grudge match to say the least. And the match with 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏𝗏 on commentary is the 10-woman Hana Kimura Memorial Battle Royale for the absolutely stunning FNN Women's Shooting Star Championship.
The atmosphere here is building because it's Battle Royal time. It's great to be here, 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏𝗏 on commentary, and 10 of FNN's finest in the women's division, and only one can leave the FNN Shooting Star Women's Champion, and 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 will be the first to make her way to the ring. And let's just remind you of the rules of the Battle Royal. Every 2 minutes and 30 seconds, a new woman will enter the matchup until we are down to one who will lift that prestigious title, and 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 is gonna have to go through them all if she is to succeed here at Shooting Star 10. Of course, the championship, if that wasn't enough, this Battle Royal in the name of Hana Kimura, just that little bit more to spur each of these ladies on, and who will be the second participant to join 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. And oh, wow. Well, of course, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 hasn't seen eye to eye with 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 for quite some time, and it was 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 who got the victory over 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 at Shooting Star 9. So is there an opportunity for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 to gain some revenge? And she would certainly do that if she was to put out 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in this Battle Royal. We're just moments away. 10 superstars, and only one can leave champion. That's what it's all about, the Women's Shooting Star Championship. What a beautiful championship that is. And the referee signals for the bell, and you see the clock, that all-important clock, and a new participant will come down every 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, goodness me, blink and you will miss something. 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 nearly put out early. And I did say that 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 would be looking for revenge, and she almost got it, but 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 back in the ring now and comes in. Gets caught, and a kick to the midsection, another one by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. And these two women picking up where they left off. Oh, a nice takedown and a kick to the chest by 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. And after an awkward start, 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has got her bearings and now is gradually beginning to get into the match. And a bulldog, well, that will stamp her authority for sure. But the aim of the game is to put your opponent over the top rope and to the outside. And 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 got to be careful here, but a Hurricane Rana, nicely done. So far, pretty even contest between these two as you see the clock ticking away. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 not afraid to climb the turnbuckles, take risks. but I would be cautious because that one too many risks and you could be out on your arse. Fireman's carry by Dakota Kai. Sends Roxy off the ropes. Oh! Bicycle kick right in the mush. Now chop, a left and a right and a kick and multiple kicks, and Roxy's all over the place at the moment. And Dakota Kai looking to try and capitalise on this. And a big neck breaker from the top rope, and I would say that potentially Dakota Kai may have made a mistake there. She had the chance to get rid of Roxy, perched her up. It's too late now, or is it? Goodbye Roxy, and just in time for the next participant to make their way to the ring. So who's it going to be? Bye bye Roxy, no revenge for you tonight here at Shooting Star 10. And Dakota Kai drawing the battle line. Oh, Allysin Kay, a much more powerful individual, stronger and very smart as well. And not exactly a fan favourite either. The crowd not giving her the best reception, and Dakota Kai is ready to keep on going. She's knocked one down, but Allysin Kay says, "You're not going to do that to me." Oh! Vicious strike. And Allysin Kay, aggressive. To the corner goes Dakota Kai, stiff shot to the back, and Dakota Kai needs to get out that corner. She does, but not by choice. And if you are just joining us here at Shooting Star 10, we've already had one participant being tossed out, and that was Roxy by Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai, the first participant in this match. And Allysin Kay, the third participant, and Kay has been very quick to stamp her authority and using that power and strength to her advantage. To the corner goes Dakota Kai. Quickly out the way. Boot to the midsection. A couple of forearms and those kicks again. And that was what stifled Roxy, and the same for Allysin Kay. Oh! Kay's got to be careful, because once Dakota Kai gets going, well, she will know firsthand. She saw what happened to Roxy off the ropes. The clock is ticking for our next participant. We notice Allysin Kay just glancing up at the clock to make sure to keep an eye. Oh! Knee lift. And one thing in a battle royal that all these females will need to be aware of is the stamina factor. And that is not going to help your stamina at all. Allysin Kay driving Dakota Kai down into the mat and following up with the knee, taking the breath away of Kai, and it's not looking good. Boot to the midsection. Allysin Kay, the power again. Very evident. And Dakota Kai can't take much more of this as the clock ticks down, and wasting time here is Allysin Kay. Who's next? Oh my, Killer Kelly. We've got one badass in the ring with Allysin Kay, and now we have another. And Kelly looks like she means business. And Allysin Kay invites her into the ring. And Killer Kelly, well, she's not going to back down, and now these two are going to tough it out. And Dakota Kai getting a bit of a respite at the moment, and if I was Dakota Kai, I would stay down. Oh, but she didn't listen. And Kelly has rolled to the outside, and that is not by any means meaning that Kelly is out of this matchup. In fact, it might have been a smart move to bail out and let Kai and Kay continue where they left off. Chest first into the corner goes Kay, and you can see Kelly on the outside still. 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧 may be getting a second wind here, and she may have to have more than just two because she's got a long way to go, and Allysin Kay is gone. But turn around, 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧. Oh! And Killer Kelly introducing herself to 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧. And that may just have been a very smart move from Kelly. Rolling out, letting Kai get rid of Kay, and then coming in and establishing control and pretty much dominating right now, you can see. As 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧 finds a way to escape. Oh, but Kelly is all over the first entrant in this battle royal. Kai had a moment of rest, but she might need a bit more than that, and she might just have to hang in there for the next entrant if she is going to get a rest or any further break at all. But it's not looking good for 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧. Oh, and our official just took a tumble. Goodness me, carnage here in the Battle Royal. Kelly getting to her feet. Kai. Again, I have to question if 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧 had made the right move there. She had a chance to get rid of Kelly. She chose not to. But wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Kelly knows that music. Hikaru Shida. And Shida won't waste any time in trying to get rid of Kelly. These two can't stand each other, and Shida with the knee. Shida coming through the crowd. And the fans here at Shooting Star 10 love that. And it is all Hikaru Shida since she came in. Kelly in a dangerous position. And Shida wants the fans behind her. She's got the support, and she's got rid of Killer Kelly. Of course, at Shooting Star 8, Shida and Kelly were in a war, and that war has only escalated with Shida dumping out Kelly here tonight. Kelly is gone. She won't be lifting the Shooting Star Women's Championship, and she's still trying to gather her bearings on the outside. I think Kelly's wondering what just happened, because Shida came in there and steamrolled through the competition. It's all Shida, and now the action spills to the outside. As 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧 rolled out, but there is no escape. Shida is here, there and everywhere as we see Kelly making her way to the back. Disappointed, but Shida gets the better of Kelly once again. Neither of these two women have been eliminated, just to clarify. The action spilling to the outside for a moment. Wait just a second, what is Shida thinking here? Shida, well, we all know that Shida loves the kendo stick, and she's brought it in, and oh! Goodness me! Well, this might just show how much Shida wants to win this match. Willing to take things to another level here in the Shooting Star Battle Royal, and now choking the life out of 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧. Did she need to go there? Did she need to grab a kendo stick? Well, she has that kendo stick, and 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗧's gone. Wham! What a strike, and Shida just calmly drops the kendo stick out. Job done. 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗃 gone. And well, if I was Shida, I might just have hung on to that kendo stick for a bit longer, because don't be deceived by the shades, and as cool as you like, don't be deceived by it, because Ryu is honestly a hard-hitting heavy hitter here in the women's division, and the crowd are on their feet excited and enjoying the theme as well. So am I. The clock is ticking, and in comes Ryo on a kick to the midsection. Oh! She definitely should have hung on to that kendo stick. Mizunami just flattened Shida, and just a second, I'm getting word that 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗃, well, as for 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗃, rolled under the bottom rope and then was struck with that kendo stick. Kai is still in this match. Well, the action is coming at us from all angles here in the Battle Royal, and again, Kai is on the outside and not eliminated. I must clarify that. She's still in this matchup. I must apologise for any confusion, but I honestly thought that Shida had done the job. Kai's still in this one. Ryo down, and Shida with a knee. And Shida seems to be now back with us after having her clock cleaned by Mizunami. Oh, and there goes Ryo Mizunami. She's gone. It was a brief outing, but a memorable one. And the clock continues to tick, waiting our next participant. Shida with a chop. Dangerous strikes from Shida and a takedown from 𝗙𝗏𝗃 as Ryo has to make her way to the back. She got a few good shots in, but it wasn't enough to take her to championship gold here this evening at Shooting Star 10. And let's not forget that 𝗙𝗏𝗃 has been in this matchup from the first entrance. Kai now will be feeling fatigued, and she's going to have to find a way to gain some rest. She has rolled out the ring a few times, but that kendo stick strike won't have done her any favours as we await the next participant in the Battle Royal, and she will encounter Shida, who is ready and waiting. Oh, well, 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗃, she doesn't back down from anyone. A little firecracker who will not kill block off. And Layla comes running to the ring and runs straight into a knee from Shida. And if I have to make a pick who I think's going to win this thing, even though she's down on the mat at the moment, it would be Shida. 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗃 just getting going. Power and strength. Don't be deceived by the size. And also very athletic, but then thinks otherwise, and oh, I'm not sure about that one. Bad decision making. But then counters it with a powerful move. Up and over goes Shida. And Shida, oh, it's a knee to the back, and let's not forget 𝗙𝗏𝗃 is still in the matchup. Was already fooled once by Kai, not twice, and this time, oh! Airborne, a beauty of a moonsault, and that will make up for the mistake moments ago. 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗃, and what a risk in a Battle Royal, where if you got over the top rope and get dumped out, that is the biggest, most riskiest move you can take, heading to that top turnbuckle, and she did, and she delivered. But Shida now getting back into the match. Shida hits the ropes, oh, and a stiff knee to the back of the neck. The for all the offense, Shida is still standing and Shida is still willing to trade and exchange. Leyla Hirsch not backing down, German suplex. Mixed reaction from the fans here this evening. We'll wait to see who will be the new Shooting Star Women's Champion. That is what this Battle Royal is all about. Hirsch heads up again and goodness me, went to the well one too many times. Big mistake from Leyla Hirsch, and Shida looking to capitalize with the Falcon's Arrow. And that could be all if Shida is smart, hits the ropes. Oh. And it seems only a matter of time. Yes, there she goes. Hirsch is gone. Shida continues to work her way towards lifting the Women's Championship. It is all Hikaru Shida who wants more competition. And boy oh boy, has she got it. An awesome piece of competition in Awesome Kong. Oh my. It doesn't get any bigger. It doesn't get any badder. It doesn't get any tougher than Awesome Kong. If Shida thought Hirsch was hard hitting, she ain't felt nothing yet. Awesome Kong, Shida. Oh, and Shida went for that knee that she hit on Hirsch, and she gets none of it. Kong, oh! Well, Awesome Kong, that knee just kind of bounced off Kong. Almost like she was wearing a bulletproof vest. She wasn't. She's just super strong. And Shida now trying to come back, goes for a kick with those educated feet once more. It doesn't pay off, and Kong, well, Kong is getting as close as anyone has got to getting rid of Shida. Hikaru Shida tied up, taken up. Oh! And is my pick on the verge of going out? It feels like it. At the hands of Awesome Kong, it could happen. Will it happen? Oh, I thought that Kong would go for the elimination, but she didn't. She sent Shida off the ropes. And that's given Shida a chance. Shida sends Kong off the ropes. Our official, he needs to get out the way because the action is non-stop. Just a reminder, Dakota Kai still in this one. As Kong sends Shida to the corner back first, and Shida crumbles for the first time in this match. Maybe met her match with Awesome Kong, who could now be my new favourite. Oh! Kong telegraphed it. And a running hip attack by Shida, followed up by a forearm, then a slap, then a chop. Trying the kitchen sink at Awesome Kong. And Kong trying to hold on, but she can't. Hurricane Rana, and Shida now beginning to go through the gears. What a night it's been here at Shooting Star 10, and we are getting closer to finding out who will be the Women's Champion. And Kong just bounced up, angry, furious. You don't want to infuriate King Kong, and you certainly don't want to infuriate Awesome Kong. Oh! And Shida might just have done that. Might have been wise for Shida to go for that kendo stick again, but it's too late now. Picked her up by her face. A variation of the chokeslam with your face. And now Shida on the verge of going out. Hikaru Shida is gone. My pick, I already changed it, but gone. A strong outing by Hikaru Shida, but it wasn't enough. And 𝗎𝗏 could now be, I said it, the new favourite, but she's not going to have it all her own way, because I know that theme. Gail Kim and an old rivalry renewed here at Shooting Star 10. These two have met each other through the years and have had some incredible competition between each other. And it's going to happen again here at Shooting Star 10, and Kong welcomes it, and Gail Kim with a drop kick, and then goes to the knee, a basement drop kick, and then turning inside out Kong, and not many can do that. A multi-time champion, Gail Kim, and Kim doesn't look like she's missed a beat. Awaiting on the top rope, Kong gets up and gets her face full of feet. Gail Kim on a roll. And 𝗎𝗏 maybe a little shocked to see Kim. I'm not sure if Kong expected this, but she would have expected the competition that Gail Kim brings, and she definitely didn't take it lightly, because Kim, thrown up 7 feet plus into the air and face first into the mat, and a power bomb, devastating, awesome bomb by 𝗎𝗏. Well, that will bring Gail Kim back down to earth after the high of hearing this crowd, the pop, the excitement, coming crashing down courtesy of 𝗎𝗏, who sends Kim off the ropes, and a Luthez press. And instead of lefts and rights, just driving Gail Kim's head time and time again into the canvas. And Gail Kim feeling the effects. And this was always going to be the problem with someone like 𝗎𝗏 in this match. The power, but not just that. The fact that you've got to get a woman of this size out of this match, up and over the top rope, a very difficult thing to do, particularly when you're trying to do it on your own, and that is what Gail Kim is encountering. She may need Dakota Kai to get in here and help her out. But she's not going to get any help at the moment because it's all 𝗎𝗏. Oh, wait a minute. Jimmy Jacobs? I don't know what Jacobs is doing out here. He's got no purpose being here. He's a backstage producer. What what's going on? What on earth? Well, Jacobs pointing to the entranceway and well, now we know why. 𝗏𝗏. Well, many of you movie fans out there would have seen Godzilla vs. Kong, but now you're about to see two Kongs collide. And boy oh boy, it's not gonna be pretty, but it is gonna be awesome. And it is gonna be 𝗏𝗏, because these two Kongs are gonna go at it again. And 𝗏𝗏 eyeing up 𝗎𝗏. This is awesome by all means, and well, 𝗎𝗏 has decided to bail out. And 𝗏𝗏 saying, come on. And now 𝗎𝗏 decides to come in. And 𝗎𝗏 says she will break 𝗏𝗏, and 𝗏𝗏, look at this. These two are going to tough it out. And these two will not lumps out of each other. And 𝗏𝗏 sidesteps 𝗎𝗏. If ever there was anybody that could match the power of 𝗎𝗏, it is 𝗏𝗏. I talked about the difficulties of Gail Kim getting 𝗎𝗏 up and over that top rope. Well, 𝗏𝗏 will not have that problem. I assure you of that. And Gail Kim, oh! But it is every woman for themselves. For the Women's Championship, the Shooting Star Women's Championship, and Gail Kim just proved that. 𝗏𝗏 might have brought Gail Kim some moments rest, but Kim coming back in and taking down 𝗏𝗏, and 𝗚some heads to the outside. Good God, these two going at it. Kim now out on the inside of the ring as the action comes back in. And we are getting closer to finding out in this Women's Battle Royal who will be the Women's Champion. What a night it's been. We've seen plenty of women come out here and give it a good go. But 𝗏𝗏 and 𝗚some are going at it. Gail Kim still in this one as well. And down goes 𝗚some. And an elbow to the jaw of 𝗏𝗏, and down goes 𝗏𝗏, and Gail Kim comes back in, almost sneaked her way back in and turns around, and I thought for a minute that Gail Kim was going to duck and potentially a banana skin for 𝗚some, but Kong wasn't having none of it. Kong made sure she took down Kim, and we're back to 𝗏𝗏 versus 𝗚some. Who's your money on? Gamble responsibly. As 𝗚some, not many can do that to 𝗏𝗏, and 𝗚some made it look easy, and she is still quite clearly the favourite in this matchup to pick up the championship. And Gail Kim getting in the face of 𝗚some, and went to the knee. Smart, and that is what you have to do. Attack those tree trunk legs, those powerful, strong legs of these two Kongs. But it's going to be a tough night for Gail Kim. She's staying in there. 𝗏𝗏 all over the place, swinging everywhere, lefts and rights, and goodness me, didn't get all of it, but got enough. And don't forget, 𝗏𝗏 needs to remember that the only way to win this match is to eliminate and dump out their opponent. And she did, but she went with her. Goodbye, 𝗏𝗏 and 𝗚some, and Gail Kim has done it. Gail Kim has won it. And 𝗏𝗏 and 𝗚some are still going at it. On the way to the back, the fight continues between these two, but Gail Kim has won this one. The crazy scenes out here. Gail Kim celebrating with the fans here at Shooting Star 10. But let's just remind ourselves of how this unfolded. Oh my goodness. Well, I think we all forgot for a moment. Dakota Kai still in this one. And Dakota Kai. She used a chair. Well, Gail Kim completely forgot. I even forgot. And Gail Kim is gone. 𝗚some, 𝗏𝗏 still fighting all the way to the back. But the big story here is not that Gail Kim is the Women's Champion. The new Shooting Star Women's Champion is Dakota Kai, who has played a blinder. She hid or waited it out, however you see it, but she made sure that she was the first one in, and she is the one to win. Well, thank you very much to FNN for having me here this evening. It has been an honour. We have a new Women's Champion, And it is Dakota Kai, the Shooting Star Women's Champion. He's still got plenty more action to come here this evening. Wow, an emotional moment as Dakota Kai lifts the gold.
Well, it looks like it'll be Masato Keita versus Finn Balor in the breakout prize round. And wait a second, this is a man that I didn't expect to actually be here on this show. That is Matt Sydal, and you can see there is no showing off. It's just storming straight to the ring. This man, a lot of people know of him as being the man that was arrested and booted out of Japan, but here he is. The ban has been lifted. Matt Sydal enraged here tonight, going straight for the microphone. So I guess we're handing you over to the reborn Matt Sydal. Matt Sydal getting interrupted here. What could this be? Even Matt Sydal's a little confused. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're doing it again. Here we go. You know who this music is, and this instills a lot of fear into anyone who stands across the ring. Not only that, is it instills a lot of fear into Friday Night Nexus, since Minoru Suzuki is currently 2-up against the company as a whole. But you can see this absolutely raucous Terror and Tokyo crowd are on their feet as they know who is showing up here. The music is blaring, and is he actually here? You can see everyone in the building on their feet, and there he is. That is the King, Minoru Suzuki, slowly taking the walk towards the Friday Night Nexus ring. Matt Sydal wanted Kota Ibushi, but he got this man, one of the hardest hitting motherfuckers on the planet. And you can see he's getting fired up for what you know is about to come. And this is a point where all commentary stops, all announcing stops, and we just pass it over to Minoru Suzuki and pass it over to the fight zone. Absolutely phenomenal. Every damn time there is no Minoru Suzuki instant happening here. This will just be... It's going to be a mugging. It's going to be a mugging. Matt Sydal has came here expecting. He wanted to challenge Kota Ibushi, and now he is getting the king in the form of Minoru Suzuki. Here we go. The leader of Suzuki Gun. Bell has been wrong in a big dropkick just like that. We've seen the king of no sell style earlier on tonight, and now we're getting the king of shoot style right here. Just absolute hard hitting kicks and stomps all around for Matt Sydal. He's came to Japan and he disrespected the people of Minoru Suzuki, and Christ almighty, they slaps, and now just look at him. Got him trapped in the corner. Minoru Suzuki biting the head. just taking a chomp right out of the forehead of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 just getting absolutely hazed here, going for a kick, but 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 finally coming back, kicks him across the leg, and another, and Minoru Suzuki goes down. You can see he doesn't have any knee pads or anything to protect from those kicks, and Saito's sure as hell taking it to him, throws Minoru Suzuki out of the ring. You can hear the Fight Zone getting behind it. Bouncing off the ropes, and through he goes and smashes him right off of the barricade for good measure. Now Saito got him up, throws Suzuki into the ring, and you can see going up to the top rope. Perhaps he's going for something big here. He usually goes for a Hurricane Rana or goes for that extremely elevated DDT or a rocket DDT, whatever you can call it, and caught absolutely none of it. And Suzuki in control, but meets a forearm now, and Saito off the ropes, big crossbody out of the springboard. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 really taking it to Minoru Suzuki here, getting some offense in, going for a moonsault here, and Suzuki gets his knees up. He gets his knees up and catches Saito bad with it. He's got him in that sleeper hold, and he drags him round. If he gets mounted, and he does mount him, and this could be it for 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 already. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 getting choked out, and he taps out. The King made quick work of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 here tonight, and there's no surprise at all. Minoru Suzuki showed up to FNN, kicked some ass, took in the praise of the people, and that was it. Jesus Christ, who would have expected Minoru Suzuki to show up? What a moment indeed. It is now that time, the main event of Terror in Tokyo 2. We have KENTA going up against the real shooter and FINN BALOR. Let's enter the fight zone. This man arrived on the scene at FNN Legacy and has just left a path of destruction wherever FINN BALOR ends up. FINN BALOR managed to one-up him on Shooting Star 9 when he hand-picked his opponent of Aleister Black, as well as beating the living daylights out of KENTA. But you can see KENTA is coming to the ring in some samurai gear. That is just, it's just got an image that could instill fear into the real shooter. At the end of the day, what we have said since the get-go is the Shooting Star Championship is the championship of warriors, of people that never want to give up, and KENTA has not given up on his pursuit of going after FINN BALOR in the Shooting Star Championship. You can see he's just taking in his hometown crowd here tonight. But a man is making a homecoming of sorts, and you can see everyone getting onto their feet, and I don't think KENTA was quite expecting for FINN BALOR to get a reception like this. But FINN BALOR making a homecoming of sorts to Japan. He is here to defend that Shooting Star Championship to the best of his ability. The real shooter is here, and this entrance that has just became part of his trademark, the spotlight dawns down on the champion of the Black Label's Shooting Star champion, FINN BALOR. The money, and you can see that weightlifting belt states it clearly that KENTA is dead. And that is exactly what FINN BALOR plans to do here tonight. He plans to kill KENTA once and for all. But then again, KENTA is not exactly a man that's going to go down without a fight, and the real shooter knows that. You can see Finn Balor just taking in the fight zone here tonight. This is Korakuen Hall. We are in Tokyo, Japan. This is Terror in Tokyo 2. We are here to finish what we started 3 years ago. And Finn Balor wants to come out the winner. I'd be lying if we weren't biased rooting for FNN's wrestler in this match. But nonetheless, if KENTA wins, then he just becomes part of the roster, quite like anyone else who wins a championship. Finn Balor has been your champion, your forever champion, for a very, very long time. Defeating Mark Andrews on the premiere episode of Shooting Star. He was the man that proved that he is the undisputed Shooting Star champion, and it's gotten to that time that we're going to hand you over to Josh Morrell.
This fight is for the FNN Shooting Star Championship. Introduce first, the Black Sun, KENTA. And his opponent, representing the Black Label, FNN Shooting Star Champion, the real shooter, FINN BALOR.
And here we go, Finn Balor passing over the FNN Shooting Star Championship, which could be for the last time. KENTA stares directly into the eyes of Balor. The championship goes up. The next man to hold that championship will be your champion. KENTA, Finn Balor, FNN Shooting Star Championship. Bell has been rung. Here we go. And you can see both men taking in this raucous crowd here tonight. Now face to face, here we go. Strikes right off the bat by KENTA, and now Finn Balor coming back, forearm after forearm, and uppercut straight to the chin, and now KENTA finally getting back up, slaps him, and here he goes with these kicks. Got him in the suplex position, got him up and leaves him up to dry on the ropes. There we go, KENTA now, big Irish whip into the corner goes Finn Balor, going for the Yakuza kick there, but Finn Balor says no, kick straight to the gut. Got him in a headlock here, and a stiff snap suplex right there, taking KENTA down. Big chop that echoed right throughout Korakuen Hall here, and now KENTA coming back with these quick fire kicks in the corner. The champion absolutely rocked here. Absolutely rocked, and here we go, alley-oop, throws him up into the air and just slams him head first into the canvas. Here we go now, these kicks by KENTA and a spinning back fist. Finn Balor rolls the hell out of the ring, and KENTA saying come on, bring it on, and goes over the ropes. You just see Finn Balor walks out the way so casually. Had it calculated right there. Up to the top rope goes Finn Balor here, and a big missile dropkick. I think he might have kicked him right in the side of the head there. And of course KENTA goes down. Another stiff chop, forearm to the face. Big Irish whip now. Finn Balor, float over DDT. Yup, there we go. Drills his head into the canvas. Finn Balor now, once again with that big chop, lighting up the chest of KENTA in a massive one. Here we go, Balor not finished just yet. Big drop kick across the side of the head, and you can see the chest of KENTA, the welts just opening up, completely red raw. Now Finn Balor up in the top rope, another missile drop kick, just misses it. Apologies for the technical difficulties. And here we go. Got him in the back suplex and drills him. absolutely devastating, that back suplex. You can see just a double kick by KENTA and another one right across the chest. Hangs him up to dry once more on the ropes, and straight to the top rope goes KENTA. All the way up there, calling FINN BALOR to his feet. Could he be going for a missile drop kick of his own? And he does. Kicks him right across the chin. Now stiff heel kick to the gut, a chop across the head, and now here we go with KENTA with the kicks and a big series of elbows in the corner, and down goes the champion. KENTA getting fired up here, and you can see him just laughing. He's just hitting the chest, saying it doesn't hurt him anymore, and you can see the welts have calmed down at least, and FINN BALOR straight back to his feet. Jesus Christ, a forearm to shock in KENTA's face. It just stopped him in his tracks. Beautiful sling blade there by FINN BALOR. You can see him taking in the camera right there, doing some showboating. Big Irish whip into the corner now, FINN BALOR. This is a classic FINN BALOR right here. Shotgun drop kick coming in with full aggression, with full authority. And now FINN BALOR picking up KENTA. He's got him by the wrist here. Got him hammerlocked and just meets an elbow across the eyeball, and out goes FINN BALOR. KENTA saying hell no. Throws him to the outside. Now KENTA throwing FINN BALOR into the barricade and just throws him. Here we go. Now he's just beating him down in that corner. Got him trapped. Down goes the champion. No matter what FINN BALOR throws at KENTA here, KENTA comes back with more aggression. And here we go. Pele kick right into the eye socket, I think that might have been. Here we go. Now throwing KENTA into the barricade here. Just ragdolling KENTA all around the arena. That is exactly what FINN BALOR is doing. That's exactly what he done in Shooting Star 9. Then allowed Aleister Black to kick the living shit out of him as well. And here we go. Big springboard missile drop kick. You love to see it. The real shooter is shooting in full effect, and a backbreaker. KENTA just wincing in pain. FINN BALOR getting absolutely fired up here tonight. And here we go, classic BALOR. Just a big massive splash across the top rope. Just putting life and limb on the line. Straight to the top rope. Could he be going for the 𝗕𝗓𝗏 here? Could he be going for the 𝗕𝗓𝗏? No. KENTA not in the right position. Calling KENTA to his feet. Now FINN BALOR going for a hurricanrana, and he gets caught in a sit-out powerbomb. A sit-out powerbomb by KENTA. Completely stops all momentum that FINN BALOR had behind him. Both men donning gold here tonight, and that is exactly what they want to win here. Tokyo means a lot to both of these men. Obviously Japan being the hometown of KENTA, Tokyo being the place where FINN BALOR got his start in wrestling. Now KENTA got FINN BALOR in a cross straight armbar right here. Can FINN BALOR get out of it? He does manage. And here we go, just punching down on that eye socket once again. And another one for good measure. Here we go, float over DDT. Drives his head right into the canvas once more. FINN BALOR stomps across the chest, and now he's got him in that dragon sleeper right there. I don't know if he completely has all of it. Will KENTA be able to get out of this submission hold? And now he's just kneeing him in the eye socket right now. And Jesus Christ, a knee straight to the gut. Takes the champ down. The real shooter gets shot upon right here. And wait a second. The GTS 18 right there goes for the pin. This could be out 1, 2, 3, no. FINN BALOR managing to kick out at 2 here tonight. Now you can see KENTA going straight to the top rope. What could he be going for here? Calling the champion to his feet. Getting fired up on that top rope. Missile drop kick once again. And the champ goes down. KENTA straight back to the top rope. And he's calling him to his feet again. Now Kenta. And another missile drop kick. You can see he's taking in the fight zone. The fight zone taking him in. Now he's going back to the top rope. I'm guessing he's going for another drop kick. Yep, he's telling Finn Balor to get to his feet. Finn Balor obliging. And another. Telling him, and of course you got to go for all 4 posts. Calling Balor to his feet one last time. Missile drop kick. And you can see the referee having to check on Finn Balor here. He just took 4 consecutive missile drop kicks straight to the face and going for the pin. Doesn't hook the leg. 3, no. Very close. I wonder if there was going to be a difference just if he hooked the leg, but he didn't. And that paid its dividends. There we go, just slap across the face. Into the corner goes Finn Balor. Now Kenta, big Irish whip. And a Yakuza kick in the corner, taking Finn Balor down once again. There we go. Got him in the Tiger suplex. Drives his head into the canvas. The champion just getting absolutely steamrolled right here. And here we go once again for that GTS 18. Drives his head in to the knee. 1, 2 is over. No. Even Kenta is shocked right there. Even Kenta is shocked that didn't put Finn Balor away. Forearm to the face again. And just punched him. You can see he's just methodically walking around Finn Balor here. Getting the best position to bring the violence. And just runs into him. Finn Balor just runs into Kenta. Now both men getting tied up here. And the sling blade by Finn Balor. Balor finally coming back into this match. Just stomping across the chest of Kenta here. Now calling Kenta to his feet. Both men face to face. And here we go. Bloody Sunday drives his head into the canvas. That could be it right here. 1, 2, 3, no. It's going to take a lot more than that to put Kenta down in a drop kick across the back of the head. Pure stiff aggression right there. Here we go. Finn Balor got him rolled up in the roll up here. This could be it. 2, 3, no. We've seen matches end with a roll up just like that, but not this time. And here we go. Got him in the reverse DDT. Drives his head into the canvas once more. Finn Balor now in control of this match. Forearm across the face and another. Finn Balor now. Finn Balor, Jesus, just socks him once more. Straight into the face. Now Finn Balor arm drag. Beautiful right there. He's calling Kenta back to his feet. What could he be going for here? Kick to the gut again. And now Finn Balor, look at that, just a kick across the thigh. Kenta bouncing off the ropes and a drop kick that absolutely just caused whiplash for sure. Finn Balor chop. Once again lighting up that chest. Here we go, throwing him through the ropes. Kenta hangs on. Finn Balor says no, and a big drop kick takes Kenta down. The challenger now is completely rocked. And I forgot to say, you can see the shoulder of Kenta all taped up after that match. And the pre-match attack by Finn Balor. Now wait a second, Finn Balor, oh no, we know it's about to happen right through the damn barricade. Korakuen Hall getting their money's worth here tonight. A front row seat just became a literal front row seat for some people. Here we go, into the turnbuckle once more, and his head just bouncing off the steel. Head meets steel equals collateral damage at its worst. Into the ring now. Finn Balor just watches on and kicks him right in the gut. No, he was going for a punch there, but Kenta says no. Now Kenta coming back. Jesus, series of strikes. Now turning it into kicks. Kicking across the chest and a spinning heel kick straight to the gut. Kenta telling Finn Balor, get to your feet and put your hands up, and kicks him in the chest. Finn Balor comes back with a kick to the gut. Big forearm by the champion. Oh, just body blow after body blow, and here we go. Kenta now coming back, just missing that initial strike, but here we go, lighting him up. Finn Balor saying no again. Forearm to the face. This is not looking good for Kenta now. Another forearm and another. Kenta absolutely rocked now. Jesus, look at this. Just Finn Balor beating down on Kenta, saying no, you will not fight back. And through the ropes goes Kenta. Kenta stays on his feet, but Finn Balor not done. Big tope con heel right over the top rope. Fight zone chant, this is awesome again. Terror in Tokyo too. What a night has it been. And here we go, springboard splash across the entire body and head of Kenta. Finn Balor going for the pin now. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Very close, but not close enough. Finn Balor just stays on the aggression with Kenta here though. Not letting anything slip up, but Kenta managing to slip out of that, what I'm assuming was a Michinoku driver, and just brings the big kicks across the face. And look at these, forearm after forearm, you love to see it. And through goes Balor. Kenta not finished though, bouncing off the ropes, and a heat-seeking missile right through the bottom rope, taking out Balor with some velocity. The G-force behind that move right there. Now Finn Balor getting thrown into the corner by Kenta. Kenta in control, more of these kicks in the corner, and got him in a 𝗕𝗏𝗏 position. We can only assume what's going to happen here, and just kicks him right in the gut. Kenta taking in the fight zone, taking in his home country here. This is his people. Now Kenta, about to decapitate him. Jesus H. Christ. Now big Irish whip into the corner, putting him into the 𝗕𝗏𝗏 position once again. Kenta not even caring about the well-being of Finn Balor. And wait a second. Finn Balor trying to get out of it, and the double foot stomp right across the face. Kenta in for the violence here, right here. He is the violence artist, taking it to Finn Balor. Finn Balor getting absolutely rocked into the 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏 position once again. Wait a second, Kenta. Oh my god. Is Kenta really going for a super elevation dropkick right here? Finn Balor just hanging. Kenta going coast to coast, and a dropkick right to the face. You got to wonder the pain that Kenta just put himself through, but I'm sure that does not matter one bit. Jesus Christ, a coast to coast from one end of the ring to the other, and this could be it for sure. Count to 100. 1, 2, 3, no. Finn Balor once again manages to kick out, and you can see him already trying to get back to his feet. That is what you call a champion right there. A champion just keeps getting up no matter what, and look at these kicks by Kenta now. Kenta bringing the aggression, but Finn Balor throwing punches out of nowhere, coming back. Kenta saying no, and look at these, just trading blows once again. Now Kenta getting rocked by Finn Balor, and a Pele kick. Stunning move right there. Big kick straight across the head of Kenta. Finn Balor now with these kicks to the thigh, and a big drop kick once again. Kenta is rocked by the champion. It's got him up, and it's the Devil's End. The Devil's End, and after the Devil's End it always tends to be the coup de grace. Here we go, he's got him up there, and he misses it. Kenta says no, and Jesus Christ, these kicks across the face. pure brutality. And where it says sit out powerbomb. Kenta just managing to show the extreme resilience that he has. Big Irish whip into the corner again, and a Yakuza kick takes the champion down. And here we go, big Hurricanrana by Kenta. Finn Balor rolling out of the ring. Kenta taking in Hurricane once again, taking in the fight zone. Punching him right in the face, right across the nose. Back suplex down onto the apron. Takes in the fight zone for what they are. Got him in a pin here. No, lifts his head up. It can only end in the ring. That is what these men decided upon. It's not false count anywhere. It has to end in the ring. And Kenta knows that. Big Irish whip into the corner now. Kenta. Another big Irish whip. Got him up to the top rope. Going for a tornado DDT, but Jesus Christ. Decapitates him down on the ropes with the stun gun once again. Kenta calling Balor to his feet. Going for a Hurricanrana and catches absolutely every inch of it. And wait a second. Kenta calling Balor to his feet. Could he be going for the Bushika knee strike? Takes his head off. Kenta taken in the fight zone once again. And wait a second, here we go. The GTS. And puts the champ down. 1, 2. And just a 2 count. What? I was not expecting that. Just a 2 count. He just got the shoulder up in time. And going for another one. Here we go. Another GTS. And takes the champion down once again. Going for the pin. New champ. 3-0. Finn Balor managing to kick out of 2 consecutive GTSs. What an absolute shocker. And you can see Kenta trying to slow things down, but the champ, the real shooter, somehow coming back into this match and just missing these punches. Perhaps he's a bit dazed from all of the aggression. And Finn Balor, Jesus Christ, just punching down in the face and just mounting him. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, Finn Balor just not stopping. Jesus. Oh my God. Look at how bloodied Kenta is. And the referee, of course, having to check on Kenta after... Jesus. Finn Balor. Finn Balor just turned it up a notch and put Kenta out of his misery. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. Here we go. The Bloody Sunday once again. Drops him right down on the back of his head. Finn Balor telling Kenta get to his feet. And here we go. Here we go. Christ almighty. Finn Balor just proved why he is the champion. The resilience of a god. And the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Kenta didn't stand a chance after that barrage of punches. And still your FNN Shooting Star champion. Jesus. That was uncomfortable to watch. Just that absolute beatdown by Finn Balor. Even the referee is fearing Finn Balor here. But nonetheless, this man is still your FNN Shooting Star champion. And there's nothing shocking about that. Because this man just seems to be your forever champion in Friday Night Nexus. Finn Balor on top of the world here in Hurricane Hall. And you heard the fight zone kind of went silent during that absolute beatdown, that barrage of punches and elbows completely unprotected shots, close-handed fists, usually frowned upon in a lot of companies. This has been FNN Shooting Star 10, Terror in Tokyo 2. What a historic night for FNN and a great night for Finn Balor. Thank you all for watching.